Welcome back again. We are live at the Carthage Square for the Maple Leaf Festival. We're joined now by the Carthage Tourism Director, Katie Fields. There are a lot of reasons for tourists to visit Carthage, and we're going to start with Food Truck Friday, which happens, obviously, on Fridays for a good part of the year. It's at Central Park, not far from where we are right now. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, it's happening right now till 9 p.m. tonight. So it is the second Friday of every month beginning April through October. So starting at 11 a.m. till 9 o'clock p.m., you could get your late breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Now, it's wrapping up for this year today, right?
Yes.
But it's going to be back in the spring.
Yes, starting in April.
And you were there earlier today. Tell me, was it pretty good?
Yeah. Oh, I had Mexican. I plan on having Thai food for dinner.
I know it brings in a lot of vendors and the crowd. People just line up for this thing.
Yeah, we had lines as I was headed this way. So
another thing that brings tourists here is the history and the architecture. And there are a couple of ways to experience that. One is with a walking tour around this beautiful courthouse square, and it's a self-guided tour. Tell me how that works.
Yeah, so you can actually, starting next week, pick up the travel guide, the guide in my office, which I'm located in the Chamber of Commerce here in Carthage, or you can access it right now on our website at experiencecarthagemo.com. And it's a self-guided walking tour, which will just walk you around the square. You can read about the history of the buildings, who owned them when they were first built, and then, of course, our crown jewel here in the center of the square.
Yeah, that is the iconic symbol of Carthage. It's also known for these beautiful mansions, many of them from the early 20th century, maybe even earlier than that. And there's a tour, a driving tour people can experience to see some of those things.
Yes, so same thing. You could pick up the brochure in my office, or you can access it online. And what it does is it takes you on a driving tour, and there's wayfinder signs as well. And it'll tell you about the history of the homes, the original owners. Some of the homes are from the 1870s, and the current owners now expect the drivers to come by. So if you're driving slow, and to read about it, and they're totally used to it. So, and everybody's so friendly.
They're not likely to get out their shotguns suspecting a prowler.
No, they wave. I had one girl tell me they invited travelers into their home for a tour. So
very good. Katie Fields, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Again, we are live at the Carthage Square. Doug Hetty is up next with weather and